Who is frosty out there? Honestly, let that car warm up if it's outside. The oil needs to warm up and get through everything. But I do want to highlight November. So the entire month, we had an average temperature of 44.7. Guys, that's the highs and the lows put together. And that is almost 5 degrees above normal. Now, if we look at the entirety of meteorological fall, which is September, October, November, we were third place in warmest falls on record with an average temperature of 56.9, which is pretty wild. So I know we've had very warm conditions. That is not the case today. I want to remind you where the average high is it's supposed to be, near 41 degrees. Average high by the end of the month is 33. The average snow we get during this month is about 10.4, and we have failed to get to that for the last 8 years in a row, by the way. Here's what you can expect this week. I know it's cold. It is bitter out there. It is very frosty. We have chills that are in the single digits. When that wind hits you, it just makes your eyes water. But as we go throughout the day, we will see increasing sunshine. So at least it makes it feel a little bit better out there. We do get some gradual warming, especially by Wednesday. That'll be the warmest day of the week with highs almost at 40 degrees. Yes, that means we're not hitting our average high yet. And it will be pretty breezy that day as well. We do have on and off flurry chances. That will be the rule, honestly, most of this week. And this week, the cold does have staying power. We go right back to highs in the 20s by Thursday. I don't think that's how we stay, though. Don't worry. I do think December will feature some kind of a warm-up. But look at these wind chills. Right now, it feels like 6 in Economowoc, 8 in Muskego, 3 in Waukesha, and 11 degrees is what it feels like right now in the Milwaukee area. That's why we look at some holiday lights. It just makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, but just make sure you have some of that winter gear as you are heading out the door. Well, we have single-digit wind chills for many spots. Right now, it feels like 11 in Milwaukee. Increasing sunshine through the day. Temperatures will be topping out near 32, and be mindful of a few flurries that we could have late in the afternoon. But at this point, we have had 3 straight days of highs in the 20s, which is the first time this has happened in almost a year. The last 3-day stretch like that was January 21st, and this is where we're heading. Today's high is 32. Tomorrow, kind of the same deal, a few more clouds. We warm up, but it gets pretty windy, though, going into Wednesday. Thursday, we go right back down into those upper 20s. The weekend will warm up, and it does feature a little bit of turbulent weather by Sunday, but we're super far away from that, so don't put a lot of stock into it. The reason why I'm talking about flurry chances almost every day is that we get these little waves that push through like this. They're called clippers. These aren't even actual clippers. They're so close to the same thing. But you can see that we do have these little tiny flurry chances kind of on and off. There's another one. That's a clipper from the north. That one will bring another chance as we go into those evening hours. But so far, we are exactly where we should be when it comes to snow this time of the year because of that last snow that we had earlier in November. So there's no issues when it comes to snow. But as I mentioned, the last 8 years or so, we have been below that 10.4 inch threshold when it comes to snow in December. 2016, though, we had 18 inches of snow. But that cold air is going to move east. It is going to retreat to the east. Yes, there's little lobes of cold air that come from the jet stream. But look at the west. Lots of warmth. And that is what I think we tap into as we head towards the middle of the month. I don't think this cold is going to be super long lasting. So I say that now, but make sure you are wearing a lot of gear today with those chills in the 20s. Find that scarf if you haven't gotten it already. Temperatures will be warming up on Wednesday just a little bit, and then we go right back down Thursday, Friday. Average high is about 41, so we still are below average, but I do think